We'll take a look at our time lapse. You can see cloudy conditions all day. Had one storm move through earlier today, and later this afternoon got some tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings going off at least towards the west and northwest for most of the Concho Valley here in San Angelo. For the most part, just seeing some of that rain we saw earlier today. So far, missing out on the severe weather. Temperatures at the 6 p.m. hour, a pretty stark difference from Sterling City to Junction. 78 there in Junction, same for Brady. 79 in Mason, 59 over in Sterling City. So about 20 degrees across the Concho Valley thanks to some of that rain, cooled air, or even actually 51 up there in Robert Lee is what we're looking at. So getting closer to 30 degrees of difference thanks to some of that rain, cooled air versus where we're seeing more of the less cloud cover. In terms of those maximum wind speeds, we got up to 52 miles an hour, seems like in San Angelo, 46 up there in Sterling City, even more off towards Big Spring, and then 36 down in Junction. So a pretty windy day across the area, and dew points if you're outside, definitely some sticky air out there. Dew points in the 60s and 50s for all of us. Relative humidity indices anywhere from the 80s and 90s up there towards Robert Lee to the 50s and 60s off towards the east and southeast right now. As we're looking at that upper level pattern, going to be entering a little bit of an unsettled state. Right now we're dealing with this upper level trough, but then it's going to be moving out of the way, and then we're going to start seeing some more short waves making their way into the area, just some unstable energy as we work into that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame and into the weekend. We're going to be seeing some more of that unstable air, and with more moisture in place means more rain on the way after we go through the Tuesday to Saturday time frame of next week as well. For right now, that current radar showing you severe thunderstorm warnings from Ohio into Pennsylvania, but the main warnings into Texas. As you can see, a tornado warning north of DFW and really across the Concho Valley. That's where most of this activity is right now. You can see Sterling City and Robert Lee in the crosshairs for a lot of that severe weather. More rain on the way as it works its way towards the northeast there in Rankin and Reagan County as well. This is where we've been seeing all the activity. Had a couple of confirmed tornadoes touch down off towards the northeast there in Sterling City with this storm as it moved through earlier today. You can see still has a pretty good hook to it as it's working its way towards the northeast in Sterling County right now. Has a good severe thunderstorm warning. This one's through about 6:45 p.m. for the storm just to the south of it there in Erie County. It's continuing towards the north through Tom Green and then towards Sterling and Coke counties. Right now here in San Angelo, I think we're in the clear for these next couple of hours, but watch this futurecast. You can see most of the activity going to be staying off towards the north and west. Sterling City, Robert Lee, probably not done quite yet. But as we go into the overnight hours, this is what I'm watching really closely. Midnight to 1 a.m. This squall line of showers and thunderstorms really starts to set up, moving through pretty quickly over the course of a few hours or so by 4 to 5 a.m. Moving out of the area, going to be done with it by the time we're going into Easter Sunday. So looking like a great day tomorrow. And really as we go through your Sunday, looking like a great day into your work week, looking like a couple of great days on the horizon. Monday and Tuesday not going to be too bad, but Tuesday night the rain looks to make its return. So tonight expecting some of that severe weather. Good rain chances, about 60 to 70% out there. Lows about 49 degrees thanks to some of that rain cooled air working into the area. And have multiple ways to get those alerts thanks to some of the severe hail, wind, and that tornado threat. We do have a good risk for all of the threats of severe weather really as we go into the overnight hours. Pretty breezy out of the south-southeast, 15 to 20 tomorrow. Going to be totally different for Easter Sunday. Getting sunny skies back out there, winds out of the west-northwest 10 to 15 miles an hour. Daytime highs only getting into those mid-70s. Today we hit 79 degrees, tomorrow only 75. So looking like a great Easter Sunday, but like I talked about, that unsettled pattern is on the way. So we have severe weather tonight. Want to be ready for that, but then as we go through Monday, Tuesday night, those storms really make their return. And going into Wednesday towards the weekend, we're going to start to see more of that rain and thunderstorms on the way. And as we head into severe weather season, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those become severe warned as well. Temperature-wise, hanging around those lower to mid-80s with overnight lows in those 50s and hanging around that 60-degree mark. That's going to be all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more KSAN News coming up right after this break.